I am definitely going through some sort of an identity crisis at the moment, but hey, we're gonna roll with it. And the next stage of that is to dye my hair black with all this stuff that I got from Hair House Warehouse, which is where all the goths in this Facebook group I'm in told me to go. I took their advice. There was a really helpful lady, their shop attendant, who's actually a hairdresser, pointed me in the right direction, explained all the things. I still don't entirely understand it, but at least I know what I'm supposed to do. And yeah, I've been told that the supermarket hair dye is really bad for you and just makes everything horrible. So I'm glad I went, and now I've got all this stuff. This is the brand that she gave me. I'm going for a #1 black, full black color. Now this is definitely a new experience for me because the only time I tried to color my hair in the past was when my hair was already bleached, the old color washed out, and I just chucked some semi-permanent green over it. But now I'm going permanent black, and so she explained to me this is the color, but this is the thing that activates it. It's like a peroxide thing, which I think is technically bleach, but I think it's pretty mild, and so it's just to like make your hair accept it, or I don't know, somehow together, their powers combined, permanent black, I know nothing. With this one, she explained to me that you look at the side and it's got these numbers that are how much to use, and she looked at my hair and she's like, okay, we're gonna use half the tube, so that'll do me for today, and then when I get regrowth, I can use the rest of it to just patch things up, and yeah. And of course, she told me how much of this to mix it with, which is great, because otherwise I would have no idea. They don't actually come with instructions, so yes, really glad I asked. Wait a minute, the instructions are in here. I just opened it from the wrong end. And then to finish things off and make it all look extra pro, she gave me a proper mixing bowl thing, which has all these measuring lines in it, so I don't need to use mum's cooking stuff to figure out all that. And also this brush thingy, and they had a few colors. I picked the purple one because it was the only one that wasn't some kind of horrible fluoro. But yeah, now I look fully pro. I look like I've got all this stuff in the salon, and I'm just like, wow, this is me now, apparently. So yeah, I'm good to go. I'm all set up with everything I need. I'm probably gonna do it after dinner. I haven't told Dad, he doesn't know, and my mum's in Japan, so she won't know either. I'm probably just gonna like turn up in the morning or whenever I drag myself out of bed and not say anything, and it'll be interesting to see if he notices straight away or if it takes a few days. That's always a fun game to play. They didn't notice my undercut that I shaved, so yeah, we'll see if this color, because you know I already have brown, will the black be that noticeable to him? Don't know, but that's fun. We're gonna give it a go, and let's cut in some footage of that happening here. Whoopsie daisy, I got distracted and now it's like 10 p.m, so I'm gonna do this tomorrow. Sunshine, your lies have changed me. Demon circle, I fear eternal sleep. I'm searching, I need the answers. Feel so empty, you left me on my own. I'm playing music, and I can't actually, you know, put most of that on YouTube because it's copyright, but Rainbow Death Ray, my band, so sorry, I'm just singing along. The rest of this is probably going to be double speeded. Yeah, I almost forgot to film, honestly, so I've already got my contacts in, and I put some Vaseline stuff along the edge of my hairline so that I don't get just like stains. I'm planning to go out today, so I've been going out way too much. It's really weird. I don't know who I am at the moment. Anyway, yeah, so don't mind me fast forwarding things. I'm sorry. It's just, is this really that interesting? I don't know. Bum, bum, bum. This is me on violin. I don't know how much you can hear in the background, so I'll sing it for you. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, what? I gotta pop open the thing. Sorry, and I'm also forgetting how I played the violin on that, because I haven't done it in ages. Don't know what song it's going to play next. This is probably where we start fast forwarding. So I realize now I probably should have gotten a clean pair of gloves to do all that, like, you know, trying to get rid of some of the spots. And I'm gonna look like a mess for a bit because that is probably, I don't know, I'll have a shower and I'll see how much I can get out. But no, I've got to wait like half an hour for it to all set, and then I've got to rinse it out with cold water, and then I'll have a shower and see how much I can clean myself up. But I realized, like, I was just, actually my hands are looking okay now, but they did get kind of like, and there's still like dye in my fingernails, and like I've got bits of stuff everywhere, and I'm just gonna look like a mess. Or like that chick in Angel, the demon chick, and she had like all the blue bleeding into her skin, which is kind of cool, but maybe not the look that I'm going for today. Although, I don't know, kind of fun if that, I don't know, I would have to do it on purpose to make it look good, basically, and I'd be better off finding some makeup for that. Yeah, no, that was interesting, because when I squeezed all the stuff into the mixing thing, it was all like, you know, yellowy white, but then once they started mixing, that's when it turned kind of a dark purple. And now in my hair, I can already see, like, yeah, it's already looking black. There was a point where I realized I was being a bit conservative, like I'd already kind of covered everything and still had a chunk in there, so I just like put all the extra on, massaged it in, and hopefully I've got good coverage and haven't missed any big bits. I mean, I tried to copy like the layer things, but I'm so uncoordinated with this stuff that I don't entirely know. But hey, it's black, no one will notice if there's a few strands of brown in there, right? I'm gonna just say it's my own thing. But yeah, no, so when I rinse it out, I'm gonna get some gloves again, because yeah, I don't want to have to like scrub my fingers, and I don't know, my godmother keeps telling me to be a hand model, and I've just like ruined that. I wonder if I should get a makeup wipe on that. Yeah, I have these random makeup wipes from when I did Hello Scream during COVID. You know, they gave us all our own stuff, so I still have it. It's probably a bit old and dried out. Oh yeah, it works pretty well! Makeup wipes! I am learning things, look. How is that? And I've got like speckles everywhere. That's fine, I can be a speckly dark demon creature. That's kind of like part of the vibe, right? I probably got some on my shirt as well, I don't know, but I don't really care. Anyway, yeah. I mean, you know, I probably shouldn't be trying so hard to clean it. See, that stuff is not really coming out on my face. Probably because it's been on my face longer, or I don't know. I don't know, we will roll with it and see how this goes, and then, yeah. I've got some shopping to do today. I don't understand what's going on with me. Like, while we're waiting for it to process, might as well vlog, right? I don't understand what's going on with me at the moment, because like for the past week or so, I've been able to like, you know, I haven't had any more sleep. I'm still going to bed like, you know, at 1 a.m., 2 a.m.-ish in that time period. Waking up kind of early, Mikey yells and all that. And then, sorry about the fan, it's just like the smell of the bleach was a bit much. Yeah, no, and I've been managing to function. And then this week, Monday, where did I go on Monday? Shit, I don't even remember what I've been doing. What did I even do on Monday? That's right, I remember now. Monday is when I went to McDonald's breakfast. And I managed not to nap that day, despite getting up early. McDonald's breakfast, and then I left the house again to walk my dog, and then I left the house again to go to the dentist. That's right. I cannot remember what I've been up to because the days are so long. It's like so much happens in a day, or it feels like so much happens in a day. I genuinely can't remember what I've been doing. Yesterday I went and bought the hair dye, so yay. And then today I've done this, and once I've like washed it all out and got it all looking nice, I'll go and walk my dog. But then I will also I've got to go to a fabric shop because I'm trying to repair a thing, and so I'll be walking around not too far, like local fabric shops, see what they have. They might not be able to help me, but I'm going to try. And so like every day I'm going out. It's weird, this is not me, I don't understand. And then I've booked into a makeup course on Friday. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? And I'm part of like their loyalty club already. I haven't spent anything yet, but they made me sign up. And then I was looking at the loyalty club for this company versus another company, and I'm like, ooh, I'm in the good one. And also like people's impressions of these different makeup shops, because what do I know? So I was reading about that on Reddit, and they were saying like the one that I've got is a little bit more upmarket and nicer and better service and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, yay. What's happening to me? Who am I? I've got no idea. This is just like, Alright, time to rinse it off with some cold water, which I'm going to try and do in the sink, but I'll probably have to finish in the shower. I just don't want to have a cold shower, and it's supposed to be cold water because otherwise more comes out, I don't know, but it's black, you know, it'll stain my hair, surely. Alright, shall I bring you down to the sink? The sink's not too messy. I got rid of most of the little bits and pieces of blue splatter, well, black splatter, but it kind of came out bluish. Alright, let's do it. Oh my god, maybe that was a terrible idea. My sink is a mess. I'll show you later, but I gotta hop in the shower because this is just crazy. Obviously I'm not gonna show you me in the shower, so bye until I'm done with that. Alright, I've had my shower and I've towel dried my hair, but we're not quite done yet. I've got a few more things to do. Here's what my sink looks like, by the way. I mean, this has happened with semi-permanents as well. Hopefully the permanent will come out okay over time, but yeah, sometimes it takes a while. And when I had semi-permanents, like a hair would drop and the colour would leach into the sink, and then after a while the colour would go too. But yeah, this is what hair colouring does. I'm gonna try and clean it. Yeah, okay, that'll do for now. It didn't all come out, but enough came out to make me confident that when Sunday's cleaning day gets here, and I use the more hardcore chemicals, more of them will go, and then over time, yeah, it's not going to stain my sink. Yes, I had a shower and it's not even Sunday. What is going on, seriously? I don't know, I just felt like I really needed to do this now. That's why I actually went out to the shops yesterday instead of having a day off. I'm just like, no, I need this. I don't know what's going on with my psychology, but I'm just rolling with it. Now, more important things. Oh yeah, so in the shower, I got most of the colour out, like, you know, the excess colour. I'll show you what I used in a moment. But yeah, I think there's still a little bit in there, a little bit of excess in there, and that'll just come out probably the next wash, and then after that, there won't really be any extra. One of the good things about it being permanent is it'll actually stay in my hair better. Like, black has never run for me when I've had it done at the salon the way that other colours have, because those semi-permanent ones, they just don't stay because they're semi-permanent. And so you will, if you have purple hair, you'll have a shower and you will just be covered in purple as it runs out. Red was one of the bad ones, the Manic Panic one in particular, the Vampire Red. Anyway, so next. It's kind of funny how it didn't manage to make me look any more Asian. I think maybe it's like a darker black than what natural black Asian hair would be, because it's just like the most full-on one. Maybe there's that, but I think I just have enough white features that I will never properly look Japanese again like I did when I was really, really, really little. Although even then with the brown hair, people still thought my mum was my babysitter, so yeah. Now I've straightened it, which I think is a little bit too tidy for me. I could put some product in it to mess it up, but after I've like slept in it for a bit, you know, after I shower it's always this kind of thing. Maybe more so because now it's been treated, and I think treated hair, I know bleached hair behaves differently to regular hair. This has a bit of bleach in it, so maybe there's a bit of that. Just thought it'd be interesting to see if I straighten it at this length, how does it look? But yeah, it's a little bit too, like it's not messy enough, but we'll get there. Anyway, I'm gonna go out in a bit, so the next thing, because I'm doing this every day except Sunday is cleaning day, I'm not doing my makeup then. The first time I did get my hair coloured though, the hairdresser was mortified that I put my hair behind my ears, because apparently that's not done or it doesn't look the best, and I don't really care. Oh yeah, while we're here, look, a lot of that stuff that was stuck there seems to be gone. My ears aren't covered with stuff, I can't really see the back, but yeah, washed off pretty well. I probably didn't need the Vaseline in hindsight, because once I got in the shower, like all the little speckles and stuff disappeared from my skin, and I think the only thing that stayed is like a little bit of stuff around my fingernails. Otherwise, oh, I thought that was just a smudge from my makeup. But yeah, otherwise, it's all come good. Look, I don't look like when I had the vampire red, I just had like red stuff all the time because it was constantly leaking. Anyway, makeup. And I don't have to get too close because I'm wearing contacts, yay. Although I probably do it by habit. Should we play with some of my extra colours? I don't really know what I'm doing, but one of the goth group girls told me to do some stuff. I probably shouldn't be using something that's just like covered in black, but I don't know, if worst comes to worst, I'll just put black all over it. So what did she say? It's like, you know what? I need a headband. Sorry, Dad, just talking to me about stuff. But I'm trying to answer from behind the door so he can't see what I've been up to. Did that really do anything? So like I used the sort of dark grey, this is where the black used to be, there's not much left. I used the dark grey sort of on the outsides, and then the sort of medium one on the insides, and then put the lighter grey like on top, and then like sort of smudge them together. I don't know that this lighting is very good, but it, to me, okay, so in the lighting from my perspective, I think it just makes it look weak, so I'm just going to go over with a bit more black, but I'll try and keep it close to the eye if there's any black left. Yeah, great, and it's sprinkled everywhere, so now it looks like I've got really bad eye bag thingies. I've gone through so many of these today. They're so weak though. I guess I have to add a bit of this. That's why I don't use these very much, because they're shit. This is the good stuff. Alright, that's better. That's what I get for mucking around. It usually doesn't take me this long to do all that. And It's usually not that complicated, but when I get lessons, I mean, that's why I need to get lessons though, so that someone can actually show me stuff and what works instead of internet randoms giving me their ideas about what works for them, which doesn't necessarily suit me. It's already starting to get a little bit of the mess back. But yeah, no, I do have some product to like put volume or something, and then like hairspray and all that. But no, before I take my dog out, who has been very upset with me doing this instead of walking him, I'll quickly show you my shampoos, because this is stuff that, so my bonsai boss's wife is a hairdresser, and when I was doing that sort of, you know, my last lot of colored hair where I had blue at the front and then like red and yellow and all this kind of stuff, yeah, when I was doing all that, she gave me this shampoo for colored hair, and so hopefully that, you know, helps if I did anything wrong. So this is the stuff, there's 3 of them. I'll show you one by one because it's awkward holding them like this. So this one's the shampoo. I'm holding it upside down because I just like that, like the thing that opens is here, and so I like the gravity to make it easier as opposed to like trying to shake it out. It's too much of a pain, so I just keep it upside down. This is the conditioner. Conditioner is better. It leaves the hair silky and smooth, or whatever that movie quote was that my friend at school used to always go on and on and on about, like it was the funniest thing in the world. And then there's this. I don't know what it is, so I will read the little thing. Treatment for thick to coarse hair, blended with Micro Protect Complex and Luminescence? No, Luminescene. Regenerates hair instantly up to 100% in 60 seconds. Amplifies natural color, luminosity, and provides nourishing care. Work through wet or towel-dried hair and leave in for 60 seconds. Rinse thoroughly. So something to make damaged hair better? I don't even know. I just used it because I've got it. I even used it when my hair was all brown occasionally. Maybe I should use it more now that I'm colored. Anyway, so what I did after rinsing my hair awkwardly in the sink and jumping into the shower, I used the conditioner first actually, because that's what on the internet they say to do, because shampoo, you know, strips stuff out of your hair, whereas conditioner like helps, I don't know, put it back together again or something. So they're like, yeah, rinse out the dye with cold water and then condition it. So that's what I did. But then, you know, I really want to get all the excess out as best I can. So I went back through the sequence, used the shampoo, and then did the conditioner again. This time I left the conditioner on for at least 30 seconds while I was washing the rest of me. And then after that, I did this for the 60 seconds. While I was washing the rest of me, and then washed it all out, and here I am. Here's me just realizing I didn't moisturize my face after I got out of the shower, which is something that I do to try and prevent pimples, but it feels alright today. We'll see, I'll put some on before I go to bed. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I think that's me all done coloring my hair. I think I did a reasonably good job. I followed the lady's instructions. It looks good. It's what I wanted. And I think I did reasonably good coverage. The only part that I can't tell for sure is up the back where, you know, I've got all the shaved bits. And also, I don't know if you noticed, like my hair, it sort of thins out there, and then there's like these extra little bits around here. And yeah, I can't tell if I got the black on them, but because they're like small and stringy, I think it doesn't matter with those, so I'm not too fussed. And it's gonna be hidden by all this anyway. Unless I start like putting my hair up, but it's kind of not quite long enough to do that without like bits falling out as I go about my business. So yeah, I'm gonna go and walk my dog, and then I've got to go to fabric stores and harass the locals to fix one of my gothic items that I'm no longer able to fit into because I actually put on some weight and the damn thing doesn't have any adjustability, so I've got to modify it myself, and I haven't done any clothing modification for a long time. Like I did some early on. Some of you in my early YouTube days may have found my old blog thing, which was on spaces.live. The Microsoft one doesn't exist anymore, which is probably a good thing because there was some questionable things that I tried back then, trying to like DIY stuff that I got from you know, the thrift store, and just like started chopping things up without any clue how to do anything. So yeah, it's been a while. I haven't modified anything in a very long time, but hopefully now that I'm older and I have a bit more of a brain and I understand that I can look things up, and hopefully if I can find what I'm looking for, I might have to order stuff online, but I'm gonna harass the locals first The other option was I could take it to a tailor, but because it's gothic, they'll probably think I'm a prostitute in this conservative area. So, but yeah, I gotta walk my dog first. He's very cross with me. Oh yeah, also having a shower with contacts in, that's a weird experience. Actually being able to see. Anyway, as you can see, this guy is waiting for a walk. You wanna go for a walk? Are you bored? You wanna go for a walkie? I better go. Thanks for joining me in my hair coloring journey, and we'll see what the fuck happens next, because I do not know what's going on with me. I really just let the weird forces in my hair take over. In my hair? Well, maybe it is the weird forces in my hair, but the weird forces in my head, my mental illness, whatever. That's controlling my life right now, and I'm going by. Were you expecting a jump scare?